Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Skibidi time here. In the new 16th episode of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse, things have gotten much scarier, and it seems like there will be even more terrifying episodes in the future. At the same time, this episode has become one of the hottest ever released, because today, you'll get to see my new crush, the model DRILLWOMAN. I really like her because she has some important aspects on her body, like those powerful weapons and so on. Also, there's a new humanoid toilet, and a YouTuber added by Dom Studio for the first time. For the first time in 16 episodes, we finally hear a human voice. And at the end of this video as a bonus, I'll show you one of the upgrades for Titan Cameraman that no one has shown you yet. So, stay with me until the end of this video. But let's get started with the analysis. Before we dive in, please hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. And if we get at least 100,000 views on this video, I'll create my Discord server. Enjoy the show. The new episode begins with the POV cameraman running towards the trash cans, propelled by the scary grey atmosphere hiding from the upcoming Nightmare Skibidi Toilet. The POV cameraman blocks the path to himself and watches as Nightmare Skibidi Toilet attacks his companion. But before we go further, I'd like to draw your attention to the window at the top. Comment below with your opinion on what this object is. I think it's Skibidi Monitor Man with a vertically positioned monitor, which provides light for the POV cameraman. Also, on this frame, we see an arrow pointing to the left. I can only say it's a good thing that the POV cameraman didn't go in that direction. Otherwise, the episode would have ended in a few seconds. After Nightmare Skibidi Toilet kills the cameraman with its claws, it turns towards us, activating its creepy white eyes. Notice the color change from red to white when it does so. After this frightening gaze, we see the POV cameraman running away through a house with boarded up windows. He bursts out through a wooden door that he opens with a swing of his hand. In front of him, he sees cameramen lying on the ground, possibly having already taken hits from the Skibidi Toilet. Some may be lying on the ground pretending to be dead so that no one touches them. The POV cameraman continues running forward and decides to turn left, where a sign reads, Nightmare. Who knows, maybe it's a reference to everything we've seen in the past 16 episodes being just a nightmare of one person's vivid imagination. Now let's move on to the next frames, because I can't wait to tell you about my new girlfriend. After leaving the house, a head falls onto the POV cameraman's head, causing a slight glitch in his head and lens. He needs a moment to readjust his lens, and right in front of him, he sees one of the cameramen running away because of something he sees behind. Behind, we can observe the bodies of killed cameramen, and I feel sorry for them. There's one detail we need to discuss. The killings of all these lying cameramen happened in complete silence. Just listen. This guy has the skill to kill silently. Next, we see one cameraman dying from one of the launched rockets, and strangely, he didn't run in the opposite direction to stay alive. Then this creature kills a regular camera woman, as heard in the sound. And another cameraman with a stun gun appears, trying to make some impact with his weak blue laser, which completely fails. I wonder when the regular soldiers in this multiverse will learn to think correctly, because they die very often and very foolishly. In the next frames, we see a jump scare from Nightmare Skibidi Toilet, and it looks very creepy. But in a moment, its gaze shifts to the right, and a powerful nail, on which a mini-bomb is attached, flies in. Enter my new supermodel, DRILLWOMAN. Just look at her model walk, shoes and shirt, her powerful 4 weapons, 2 of which she uses to throw 2 trash cans at the scared opponent. The second one surrenders, launching a second rocket at her, and she defends herself with a machine. Hit the like button if you like her too. And let's be serious now. None of the regular agents have the strength my girlfriend has. Yes, Titans can easily lift a car or even another Titan, as Speakerman did, and my little one can do it too. The opponent is left with only his jetpack and 2 tentacles. My girlfriend accurately sends 2 bolts into his eyes with 100% accuracy, even at a high level. Isn't it a blessing to have such a girlfriend? Look at the black blood flowing from his eyes. Scientist Toilet probably came up with a new type of humanoid creepy toilets, or just took someone from horror movies. After that, steel-heavy sounds are heard, and we see 3-headed Skibidi toilets flying in on their jetpacks with 5 missile launchers. Honestly, I don't think they are much stronger than Nightmare Toilet. So, the question arises, why did they come here at all? After their appearance, the central black toilet receives a severe burn on its face from the weapon controlled by the Alliance. Look at its eyes, they turned red from the fire. The Alliance releases 2 more powerful shots at the enemy, taking out 2 more, and before the central one can fly away, they kill it with a laser, easily tossing it far away. The question here is, why did the Alliance strike the black Skibidi toilet first? On this yellow container, Morse code is written, translating to more horror. Dom Studio has shown us confirmation that there will be even more horror episodes in the future, and I think if you enjoyed the game Roblox Doors, you'll enjoy this too. Subscribe to the channel if you love horror, and we continue. After that, a red color appears from somewhere, and to the left of us, we see sparks coming from this creature's device for traveling through universes, which seems to have malfunctioned. Through that pink thing on his head, you could tell who it was, and Dom Studio had promised that some YouTuber would appear in the new episode, and here he is. Look, it's the real deal YouTuber Just Cozy, reacting to this universe. Imagine what it was like for him when in the middle of the night, he teleports into the real Skibidi multiverse, and the Alliance aims their weapons at him. What would you do in such a situation? After that, he says he came in peace, but the Alliance doesn't believe him and shoots at him twice. Of course, you can understand them too, as it's the first time they've seen someone claim to be a peaceful person in their universe. I'd be scared too. Of course, he didn't want to stay with injuries because half of his pink thing was already gone and just disappeared. I wonder how, because his means of transportation was broken, maybe it fixed itself? That's where the episode ends, and I want to share my overall opinion on this episode. We saw my new girlfriend and a humanoid creature, and soon you'll find out what upgrade Titan cameraman will get. This episode became even scarier than the previous ones, and the Alliance still needs to think about how to create the right tactics to become the strongest. This means it's just the beginning, and these episodes are just preparing us for the coolest episodes that are still ahead. Also, yesterday during their AMA session, Dom Studio mentioned that they want to make a whole movie with human voices, which is something to look forward to. However, it won't happen soon. Now, I present to you a leak from Dom Studio that was posted yesterday on their Discord server. Here we can see a small upgrade for Titan Cameraman, and in the next episodes we'll see his full upgrade. Thanks to everyone for watching, leave your comments and hit the like button. Skibidi time out.